Welcome, Virgo, to your July New Moon reading. We're going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this period. Virgo, I'm starting off by pulling your oracle cards. This is going to give us our core messages, the main themes coming through for you for this period. And then what I will do is I will clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Now, Virgo, there are going to be quite a few messages coming through. If there is any particular message that comes through that doesn't resonate with you, you can just let it go by. However, if the reading as a whole doesn't resonate, it probably just means it's not meant to be your reading at this time, and you can go ahead and watch your moon, rising, and Venus signs readings. The first energy coming up for you is the balsamic moon energy, a time for a healing. And when we get this energy, Virgo, it just lets me know that there might be some area in your life that needs extra time and attention to heal. You then have number 41, soulmates. And this is a beautiful energy because it speaks to us of a unique connection with another person. You then have number 11, by the book. And by the book speaks to us, Virgo, of universal laws. It speaks to us of doing things the way they are meant to be done, by honoring customs, by honoring universal laws. It'll be interesting to see what comes up there. And finally, you have the full moon in Leo energy. Don't let pride get in your way. So this is just about not letting your ego rule the day. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a tarot card for each core message, and then we will come back around again and clarify even further for deeper insight. So let's see now what is coming in for Virgo over this period, please. What is coming in for Virgo? Let's see what we have for you. The Four of Pentacles, Justice, Temperance, and the Three of Pentacles. So we're going to start off here with the Four of Pentacles energy, and I'm just going to get your clarifier. So we want to just understand what the Four of Pentacles is for Virgo, please. Seven of Cups. Okay. Virgo, what I am seeing here in this energy, there might be an area in your life. This could be a relationship. This could be something to do with work, career, money, finance. It could be with something with your family or a friend. It could be anything. Seven of Cups speaks to me of these dreams, these wishes that have just remained up there in the spiritual plane. Nothing has come down. Nothing has manifested regarding this scenario. Four of Pentacles is coming in, my dear Virgos, and letting me know you've done what you can. You've done your best. There's energy where you don't belong. Can you see how beautifully she's dressed? This lets me know you do not belong in this village. She has her bag with her Four of Pentacles. You have got what you need to move on. There's nothing more here for you. You have to move onward and upward. This is your healing. It's to identify where you no longer need to be, where there's no longer a fit for you, Virgo. There is this barrier here, if you can see it. This barrier is the barrier of understanding. Time to move on. No going back. One last look and you're on your way. This new moon is the time to identify what this is for you. There's no use praying and wishing for something that can never be here, Virgo. It's like the energy of wanting to change a person who is, say, fundamentally not a very loving or giving person, and you want them to love and give to you, but that is not ever going to be. There are some things that are just not going to happen because it's not meant to be. And it's your acknowledgement now that you are ready to move on. Now, of course, this is going to be so different for everybody. You take it in an area where you know you are ready. You are so prepared to move forward to what is more suitable, more fitting for who you are now. Okay, so there is your healing energy coming in over this new moon period. Let's see now what this justice energy is that is sitting under soulmates. So we want to see what this justice energy is. Five of Swords. Okay. Right, so we're speaking about this energy over here. Virgo, this energy here could very well relate to your healing energy, you moving on. And it could be with regards to a soulmate energy. Now, a soulmate energy, Virgo, could very well be a romantic love connection, but it doesn't have to be. We can have a soulmate in a friend, in a family member. A soulmate is a special and unique connection between two souls. Now, the interesting thing with a soulmate connection, there are soulmates that come in for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. Now, my feeling is this soulmate connection came in for a reason. There was something you had to learn, something you had to understand. With the Five of Swords coming in here, I feel that this connection has been causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of tension. I think there's been perhaps even conflict back and forward. You said this, I did this. There's been a battle here. This battle could be external and it could be internal. You thinking, what am I going to do? I've been praying, wishing, nothing's changing. The same old every day. How am I going to manage it? And going over it and over it. The beautiful energy I'm seeing coming through is that this new moon period, Virgo, is bringing in justice. And the justice for me is, and I'm just going to pull this card up, is that you are going to understand you don't belong there. There is something else more fitting waiting for you. Do you know what a big realization that is, my dear Virgos? This new moon energy comes in and there is a great realization here for you. And with that realization, you bring back justice. You bring back balance into your life. This is a very positive energy. Right, let's move on now, and we want to see what our temperance energy is that is sitting under by the book. So we want to see what this temperance energy is for Virgo. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Virgo, you have the most cohesive message. All your core messages flow from one to the other. By the book energy here is really the energy of understanding universal laws, that people come in and out of our lives. There are people that will be with us our entire lifetimes, And as I mentioned, there are people that come in for a specific reason. There's something we have to learn from them and they from us. But the book is telling you, you need to acknowledge what has taken place here. Temperance is the energy of step back, look at it. Sometimes you have to understand that there doesn't always have to be the fight, the battle to get what you want. When it's such a fight, my dear Virgos, when every day is such a battle, you have to look at it and you have to ask yourself, maybe this is just not meant to be. And this is what Temperance is telling us. There is a soul connection waiting for you in whatever this is. So if this is a friendship, we're talking about a friend. If this is a love connection, we're talking about a love connection. There is a soul connection waiting for you where you are going to have the energy of reciprocity, where you are going to have this energy of give and take, of what you put in, so you will get out. I think for a lot of my Virgos, there was so much energy here of you putting in, you trying to make it work. I just feel an exhaustion here. And we saw that with our Five of Swords, trying so hard. And this is why it comes in under a time for a healing. When you try so hard, you need to step back and say, where's the ease? Or where's the flow? And by the book is letting you know that there is a universal understanding that when it's too hard, you need to look at it. When it's this constant fight, you need to stop and say, what's going on here? Because, my dearest Virgos, there is something waiting for you here, and it's coming up now. There is something far more fitting for you, where you're going to be receiving. So as much as you love, you're going to get that love back. As much as you give, so you're going to be receiving. Think about it, my dear Virgos, because it's time for you to receive now. Wow, what a big, strong message over this period. Now we're going to look at don't let pride get in your way with the Three of Pentacles energy. Let's see now. I just want to understand the Three of Pentacles, please. The Six of Swords. Okay, so we'll just pop that over here. Virgo, this energy here, don't let pride get in your way. It's the energy of staying, of persevering, of trying to make something it's not. Sometimes we just have to step back and say, okay, it's not meant to be. And that's where your pride might be getting in the way, where we saw you holding on too tight. Because that holding on too tight, we saw with our Five of Swords energy, could be causing you this kind of anxiety, this kind of stress. Spirit comes in and they want you to know that there is a far more harmonious environment waiting for you. An environment where you feel like you belong, where you feel like you are connected, where you're on the same page. And they want you to know you might have forgotten what it feels like. This energy of people understanding you, recognizing you, and acknowledging you. Six of Swords is coming in and saying, let go now. Let go of holding on so tight of what you want something to be. It's time to move on, to leave this situation, right, that little poverty-stricken village, to leave feeling like this and to move on to the energy where you can breathe, where you can relax, where you are going to be seen, loved, and appreciated for the magnificent soul that you are. And that, my dear Virgos, is what this new moon energy is bringing in for you. What a big message, my dear Virgos, but what a change it'll make when you just release and allow, when you just let go of what is no longer working and you move towards everything good that is waiting for you. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful and significant new moon period, and I'm sending you all so much love.